Grinding in League will never end. Even if you reach rank 1, you still have to play and try to maintain it. There is no end in this game. But some players are considered to kind of finish the game by reaching the highest rank of the game on every single roll. Meet Drututt, a League of Legends player who has been around since Season 3. He has been consistently Challenger for several years. Also, reaching Challenger on the Korean server, which is considered the most skilled and of course the hardest server to climb. Recently, he achieved one of his biggest accomplishments, an achievement that only several players have ever reached it. For him, reaching Challenger on every single role took him only 1,570 games, and the distributions goes like this: 124 games on top lane, 465 games on jungle, 147 games on mid lane, 225 games on ADC, and finally 609 games on support. For sure, this is very impressive and all, but in this video, we will have a look into how Drututt plays top lane. How is he so good to achieve all of that? Drututt is known for his ranged top gameplay, which is of course the most hated playstyle among the top lane community.
I'm such a pig for playing ranged top. I am such a fucking pig. It's okay, you guys don't get okay. Okay. Listen. I will give you a reason why I play ranged top to all my YouTube viewers, Twitch viewers, and TikTok viewers. I am a victim, a product of 9 years of bullying in primary school for the way I sound. Like, I sound like at least understandable right now, but my speech impairment used to be so much like worse back in the day. Literally 9 years of primary school, I would get insanely bullied, and it was like no matter what, you can just ignore it for 9 years, okay? So I'm a product of like, I want others to feel at least 1% of the cancer I felt for the 9 years of my entire life, and the only talent I possess is being above, like slightly above like average in this video game that I put thousands of hours in. Melee champions were quite respectable, so the only way I could project my trauma and everything onto the enemy is by giving them cancer with ranged top. That's the origin story, you're welcome.
Even though his reason for playing ranged top isn't very valid, ranged top still works. His most played champion this seasons are Kayle, Vayne, Akshan, Kai'Sa and Jace. As you can see, all of them are ranged. Now let's see how he actually plays it. At level 1, because of his range, he has an advantage over the enemy top lane, and he tries to punish them by making them lose the first 3 minions, otherwise his enemy lose half of his SP. This will give him an insane lane priority because of the golds and XP they lose. It will also make him reach level 2 faster and potentially get a solo kill because of it. But this strategy won't stop there. It will also continue for the rest of the laning phase. He will also try to punish every time the enemy walks up for a minion, they will have to trade some SP for it. It doesn't matter if the wave is equal, frozen, or even under his own turret. This will make his enemy fall behind because of all the minions they lost because of this strategy. Even though his style might be very annoying for the melee champions, it's not just mindlessly auto-attacking. Drututt plays around the wave and understands when to push and when to freeze. By holding the wave just outside his turret, he creates a zone where the enemy top lane must overextend, leading it for a solo kill setup or making them easy to get ganked. In mid-game, Drututt doesn't always stick up to his top lane. If he's ahead, he uses champion mobility like Akshan to rotate quickly and pressure the other lanes. On the other hand, on champion like Kayle, he's patient and scaling, often avoiding risky fights until he hits his power spike, which is level 11 or 16. And this power spikes allows him to take over the game. Teamfight wise, his positioning is calculated. As a ranged top laner, he acts more like the secondary carry instead of a frontliner. He keeps his distance using his range to shred tanks if he plays champions like Vayne or Kayle, but he tries to kill their backline if he plays champion like Akshan by flanking them behind. Or maybe he's playing AP Kai'Sa, now he's trying to snipe them from far away. So it's all about his champion, knowing their pros and cons and playing around them. Speaking of Kai'Sa, he's the only one who could make AP Kai'Sa top lane work, and it's actually very good. He almost always takes first strike and tries to proc it as much as he can. In the early game, he's not trying to stomp the enemy top lane by killing them. He tries to farm as much as he can while proccing first strike as much as possible, giving him the maximum possible gold. Because through his speed, Kai'Sa is one of the best late game champions in the game. Once you have Luden, upgraded Mura mana, and one more AP item, you can pretty much snipe everyone 2 screen away, because landing one W guarantee another W by ulting and using W mid-air, making it impossible to dodge. This double W alone deals an insane amount of damage, but it also procs the passive, followed by an auto attack and a Q. This undodgeable combo one-shot most champion in the game, even if they're not squishy. One of the most overlooked aspects of Drututt's success isn't just mechanic, it is how he managed the mental side of the solo queue. Climbing to challenger in one role is already mentally draining, but doing it across all 5 roles over 1,500 games requires a different level of discipline. On stream, he's known for his emotional reaction, but behind that, he handles his tilt better than most of us. When a game goes poorly, he rarely stops lanes and just rage type in the chat, but instead he immediately shifts focus to what he can control, whether that's keeping the wave in a good position, or denying them farm, or looking to punish their mistakes. He also treats losing streak strategically. Instead of focusing endless games in a bad mood, he often takes short breaks between the loses, giving himself time to rest before queuing again. As you can see here, he lost 4 games in a row off stream, and then he immediately stopped playing. After the rest he played again and started winning. Finally, Drututt's journey isn't just about mechanical skill, it's about the commitment. Climbing to challenger in one role is already rare, but doing it across 5 roles is something not everyone can do. Whether you love or hate his range top style, you can't deny that it is effective. His ability to control lane, pressure maps, and adapt to any role he plays proves that he's just so good at the game. And you should never listen to what the community says. Instead, you should play the way it works for you, and the way you enjoy it.
Look, I'm a Jeez. What? This is Ronald McDonald.
Giving credit to Drututt for every clip that I used. Thank you so much for watching, and let me know who should I talk about in my next video.